Okusinziira kunoonyereza okwakoleddwa eddwaliro lya Kkansa Mulago okwetoloola eggwanga, ekirwadde kya kkansa w'abasajja ekimanyiddwa nga Prostate Cancer kyeyongedde okwegiriisa era nga kati kiri ku bitundu 44 ku buli 100 mu balwadde ba kkansa. Akulira eddwaliro lino Jackson Oremu agamba nti abalwadde abasinga bali mu Kampala.
And the reason is simple. There is increased uptake of investigation or diagnosis because of access to facilities for men. And then number two, I think urban men are more aware and are more likely to go for testing.
Oremu atubuulidde ebintu ebisinga okuleeta kkansa ono omuli n'endya.
If somebody has cancer of the prostate, if you investigate properly, you'll find that maybe there's a relative who has cancer of the colon, a relative who has cancer of the breast, and all that kind of thing. So that genetic part of it is there. And then secondly, of course, there may be other factors, or maybe even infection, which we may not be knowing now, may be contributing to that, and many other things.
Kkansa ono asinga kweyolekera mu basajja abali mu myaka 7 n'okusoba, kyokka okusinziira ku Dr. Oremu bafunye abalwadde abali wansi w'emyaka 40.
If, for instance, you make an early diagnosis in a young person, the chances that you are going to do something that is going actually to improve the productivity and the quality of life of that person is very high. The chances that that person is going to progress to develop symptoms or to kind of manifest the disease is actually very high.
Okwekebeza amangu kye kimu ku ebyo Dr. Oremu byagamba nti byetaagisa okukolebwa mu kulwanyisa kkansa ono kubanga singa azuulwa amangu asobola okujjanjabwa. Kyokka waliwo okusoomoozebwa mu kujjanjaba abasajja abasusse emyaka 7.
Somebody is, let me say, 80 years old and you make a diagnosis for the first time of cancer of the prostate and he doesn't have any symptoms. Subjecting him to treatment is actually like giving a burden on him which naturally he wouldn't have needed, because it would have been only better if you leave the disease to smolder until when he develops symptoms. Maybe by that time he would be about 90.
Waliwo ebitundu kkansa mwasinze okwegiriisiza.
The mid-north part of the country, and that comprises Acholi, Lango region, and then of course then western part of the country, the Rwenzori region, and then the Mbarara Kabale.
Ono atubuulidde lwaki kkansa yegiriisiza mu bitundu bino.
That is actually now what we need to go deep into to find out what is it that actually brings this regional difference in terms of rates. That's number one. And then number two, what are the types of cancers that we find in these different regions.
Mu kiseera kino eddwaliro lino liri mu kulongoosebwa n'okwongerwamu ebyuma eby'omulembe okusobola okwongera empeereza ennungi mu by'okujjanjaba kkansa eri bannayuganda n'abava ebweru waayo.